Call to the honourable member for Cunningham.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Education. What does the Universities Accord say about the future of higher education in Australia, and why is it important the government builds a better and fairer education system?
Call to the Minister for Education.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker, and can I thank my friend, the sensational member for Cunningham, for her question. Can I also recognise in the public gallery the school teachers from Ukraine that are with us today? Welcome, welcome to Australia. Mr Speaker, under Bob Hawke and Paul Keating, the number of kids finishing high school jumped from 40% to almost 80%. That includes a lot of us here. That was nation-changing stuff. On the weekend, I released the Universities Accord, and that's a blueprint for how we reform higher education in this country for the next decade and the decade after that. And what this report says is that by the middle of this century, we'll need a workforce where 80% of that workforce haven't just finished high school, but they've got a TAFE qualification or a university degree as well. And that's not going to be easy. To do this, what it says is we've got to break down two big barriers. We've got to break down that artificial barrier between TAFE and university, make it easier to move between the two, make sure that the two systems are more integrated and seamless. And it also says that we've got to break down that invisible barrier that stops a lot of young people from the outer suburbs and from the regions from getting a crack at university in the first place and succeeding when they get there. Today, almost 1 in 2 young people, young adults in their 20s and 30s has a uni degree. But not everywhere, not where I'm from. In places like Fairfield, it's only 28%. In Maranoa, it's only 22%. In Elizabeth, in South Australia, it's only 12%. And that, at its core, is what the Universities Accord is all about doing something to change that. This report is jam-packed full of reforms to tackle this and other challenges, including things like fee-free university places, fee-free university courses, needs-based funding, making HECS simpler and fairer. And can I thank Professor Mary O'Kane AC and the Accord team for their report. The first stage of our response will come in the next few months. But, Mr Speaker, if we're going to succeed here, we can't just rely on reforms at the university gate, because the same kids who aren't getting a crack at university at the moment are the same kids who aren't finishing high school at the moment, who are falling behind in primary school at the moment, who aren't getting an opportunity to go to early education at the moment. So it is all connected. That's why we need to build a better and a fairer education system across the board that helps ensure that no one's held back and no one is left behind, because that's what we are going to need if we're going to build the skills and have the economic firepower to succeed in the decades ahead.